Welcome back to the Footprints Conversations series, where we explore and apply biblical leadership principles at our workplace as believers whose positions and businesses are sacred calling and ministry. Are you being sidelined, ignored, and undervalued at your workplace simply because you are a woman or a minority? Commander-in-Chief Deborah is here to tell you what you could do to be so indispensable that even the so-called strong men will beg you to be in their team. Let's welcome her again to the Footprints Conversations.
I hope your audience, especially women and minorities, found the insights I gave them in part 3 useful. Those invisible barriers were man-made and not God-made. I am here to tell you again. You could be a woman of influence and impact. It is possible. The Lord did that with me.
This is very assuring. We would like to explore your military leadership. You are not just a judge, but you are also the commander-in-chief. Some people think military leadership is only for men. What would you say?
Skill has no gender. Strategy has no gender. Courage has no gender. When God calls a woman to lead, He equips her with the skills required. That's what the Lord did with me. Don't forget, I was also a prophetess who was in tune with the Lord. As you could see from Judges 4 verse 6 and 7, the Lord empowered me with 1. Strategic military planning to guide General Barak when and where to engage, 2. Team mobilization skills to help General Barak rally 10,000 men of Naphtali and Zebulun for battle, 3. Capacity for strategic risk assessment to help Barak understand the enemy's strength. Unfortunately, the strength of the enemy scared him to death.
Poor General Barak, the strongest man in Israel, with his tail between his legs. So, was that the reason he begged you to join his team?
Yes, he was scared of facing Sisera's army with many chariots and troops. He only had 10,000 random men with no extensive military training. So he pleaded, "If you go with me, I will go. But if you don't go with me, I will not go." I assured him I will go with him, but the credit for the victory will be given to a woman.
This is interesting. As an army general, Barak was supposed to be the strongest man in Israel. So, if the strongest man in Israel was scared and pleading with you, who is supposed to be the weakest vessel, to go with him to war, then who is the weakest vessel? Is that not the strongest man? What an irony.
It's also funny. People often talk of strength as muscle strength. For a woman, you may not have that muscle strength like a man. But know that skill is more powerful than muscle strength. Strategy is to be feared more than the brute fist. With skill, strategy, courage, and alignment with the Lord, I saw beyond the moment, stayed calm when men were in panic, and became an indispensable leader in crises. Don't be intimidated by muscle strength. You are stronger with skills and spirit-led strategy.
I like that. Don't be intimidated by muscle strength. You may be a weaker vessel, but you are stronger with skills and spirit-led strategy. Applause to the Commander-in-Chief. If this Footprints conversation has been a blessing to you, pass it on to be a blessing to others. Are you a believer committed to fulfilling your calling at your workplace and marketplace? We have several resources to help you do that. Just subscribe at the YouTube channel to receive new resources we create every week.